Good evening. It was a favorable vote for Julius Jones. The Pardon and Parole Board voted 3-1 in favor of a clemency recommendation.
Jones is convicted for the 1999 murder of Edmond businessman Paul Howell. Our News 9's Ashley Holden was in the hearing today and joins us with more on today's top story.
While supporters are rejoicing, happy that the board finally got to hear from Julius Jones, the Howell family says they're angry but not surprised.
What do we want?
There is simply no way to look at all of the evidence in this case and have any confidence that the system worked to produce a just result or that Julius's trial was fair.
Lawyers from both Jones's team and the state attorney general's office went back and forth at the hearing, each speaking for 40 minutes. Jones's team says he's an innocent man who didn't have an effective counsel and insists he was home at the time of the murder. The state attorney general's office said the jury got it right, and Jones's team is painting a false narrative to his supporters. They also brought up his misconduct in prison and allege he's misusing phones at the state penitentiary.
And at 8:37, he called a woman, again using his own PIN. But in between those calls at 8:15 p.m., he called the man who was helping design his tennis shoes.
We need this to end for our family. We need Julius Jones to be held responsible.
Howell's family told the board they have been made out to be criminals when they're the victims and tried to give the board questions they wanted them to ask Jones.
My name is Julius Jones.
But all eyes were fixed on the screen in the hearing as Jones talked about the night of the murder for the first time.
I am not the person responsible for taking Mr. Howell's life. I was not involved in the planning of this robbery. I was not present during this robbery.
Clemency is recommended.
Despite differing opinions, the board ultimately voted to recommend clemency. They also voted to recommend Governor Stitt commute Jones's sentence to life with the possibility of parole.
I thank God for letting this moment happen.
While Jones supporters celebrated,
I am scared every day.
the House told media members they are angry and exhausted.
One informed vote could have ended the ordeal for our family. Now we look forward to meeting with Governor Stitt.
Today, the governor's office said that he was aware of the decision but did not have any further comment. In Oklahoma City, Ashley Holden, Oklahoma's own News 9.